Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this beautiful accordion pleated skirt. So if you're watching my video for the first time, you're welcome. My name is Anisera, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. In today's video, I'm going to be making use of this accordion pleated fabric. This fabric has its own pleats on it, so I'm going to be making use of 3 yards. Okay, if you're on the big size, you can actually go by 4. You can buy 4 yards. All right, so now I'm going to be using this to make 2 skirts. So as you can see, I've gone ahead to cut out my fabric with the length that I want, and the length that I want for this skirt is 22 inches. That's the full length of this skirt. You can make yours as long as you like. Now I would like the skirt to have a band of about 2 inches, but instead of removing 2 inches, you are going to move 1.5. I hope you understand. Now I just added about 0.75. Now the 0.75 I added is for the sewing allowance at the hemline. Okay, I hope you understand. Now for the width, I made use of the whole 3 yard. So if you are on a big size and you want to make this for yourself, I'm making this for a little child, you are going to cut this length 2 times and join it together so it will be very full. I hope you understand. That's if you're making like a short length. Now just go ahead and fold it into 2. So as you can see, it is folded into 2. So I just wanted to see how it will look when I gather up the waist area. Can you see? It's looking very fine already. Now you're going to open up the fold. That means you're not going to have it folded into 2 anymore. Now I'm going to start making pleats. You know that this fabric has like line on it. Now that line, we are going to follow it and use it to make like pleats on it. So while sewing on it, you are going to make sure you follow the way the lines are on the fabric, and you are going to sew it with a loose stitch. I hope you know a loose stitch on your sewing machine. It's not a tight one. You go ahead and do that till the end of the fabric. So now I just decided to show you guys on my sewing machine. I was just folding it. You are going to fold it like you are pleating a fabric. I hope you understand. Use that line on the body of this material to fold it. At some point, I took my screwdriver to just be able to fold it properly. So I'll use the screwdriver to just push it in, and I run a loose stitch on it. We are running a loose stitch on it because we are still going to draw this as gathers. I hope you understand. If you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment for me, and also hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So guys, you are going to continue following that sequence, following the way I am pleating it, this method, till you get to the end of your fabric. I really hope you understand. Now after doing that, I'm going to show you how it looks. It is already looking very cute. Can you see? Can you see how I have gone ahead to make the pleat all around my fabric, and you see how fine it looks? So if you follow this step, I believe and know that you will get yours correctly. So I had to fold mine into 2 like so, right side facing right side. After folding it, I had to go and measure the width of my fabric on fold. Now you need to have your hip divided by 2 plus about 4 inches extra, and when I measured mine, it wasn't up to that, so I could not run gathers on it. I had to go lose it a little. I had to go lose some pleats a little and check it again. Then I had to close it by the side with my sewing machine. So guys, after losing up some pleats and sewing this side, it was now okay. And then the next thing I did was to fold the hem of my skirt by about 0.75, and I just run a stitch around it. Okay, and as you can see, I made sure I sew it neatly. Now guys, after doing that, the next thing we're going to be working on is the band, because this skirt is going to be having a band, and the band is going to be having elastic on the inside. That's the reason why I said you should use your hip measurement for that waist area. So after measuring I had about 16 inches, and I am going to 16.5. Now I'm going to place my fabric on fold. I should have up to 17 inches there. Okay, the half inch that is remaining, you use it to sew it. Remember, I had 16.5, but I used 17 inches to cut it. So ½ inch is your sewing allowance. And then for the width, I made use of 5 inches, okay, because this is going to be folded into 2. When it's folded into 2, you have it as 2.5. Now, as you all know, this is going to be having elastic at the waist, so we are going to be inserting this 2 inches wide elastic. Yes, my elastic is 2 inches wide. As you can see, you can't use a small elastic, it's not going to be so fine. So buy a 2 inches wide elastic, and then I'm going to measure the length. And for the length, you should have, let's say your waist is 20, remove 4 inches or 3 inches from your waist. I hope you understand. If your waist is 20, remove 3 inches from your waist, and that is going to give you 17. That is what you use to cut your band, and then you fold it into 2 and run a stitch on it properly. After running a stitch on it, you'll notice that your band is looking round like mine. Yes, you are on the right track. Now, the next thing we're going to do is to insert this band, this elastic band, into the fabric. Now, just follow my steps correctly. Place the band like so on top your fabric, on top the fabric you want to use as the band. Like this. I just went ahead to open up the seam allowance, and then I'm going to use the other band area to cover it like this. So make sure that your band is in between your fabric. I hope you understand. Now I'm going to use my pin to just hold it down there. I'm going to continue following that process. I'll take the other side of my elastic, place it inside my band. I'll use my pin to hold it down, and then I'm just going to continue, keep moving and moving till you get to the end. Okay, so guys, as you can see, I continue following that same process, and I was just spinning it all around. After using my pin to hold it down, this is what you should have. You can see how it's looking round. Now the next thing you're going to do is to take to your machine and sew it at the tip like so, all the way around. After sewing it all the way around, this is what it looks like. The next thing we're going to do is to sew the top of this band, the fabric area. Make sure you're not sewing on top the elastic band. Just sew on top the fabric itself all the way around. Make sure you're not sewing it by ½ inch. It should be tiny. The stitch you're going to make around that area should be tiny, less than ½ inch. You're going to push in the elastic, push it in, and then sew all the way around. So after sewing that part, from that area now, we'll go down again by ½ inch, and I will make another stitch. Now this second stitch I'm making will be on top the elastic band itself. Make sure you are drawing it as you're sewing. Draw it very well so that the elastic will be able to expand very well. I hope you can see I have made my own stitch. Can you see? I also made another stitch. So from the upper part, I made ½ inch wide all the way around, and then from that area I made another one. So as you can see there, I have about 3 lines on this elastic band, and as you can see, as I was sewing, I was drawing it. Now once you're done with that, the next thing we're going to do is to attach the tip of this band there all the way around the skirt. Can you see it? I'm just going to turn my band like so into the wrong side. So you face the right side of your band on the right side of your skirt fabric. Make sure that you are sewing that the tip. Remember that the tip of this band now does not have the elastic there. The elastic did not get to the tip. Okay, I'm so sorry that this part became a bit blurry. So you're going to use your pin to hold it all the way around the waist of your skirt, and then you sew it. Now after stitching it up the way I just showed you, this is what you should have. Can you see? Now I'm just going to turn it to the right side and show you what it looks like. So you can see, if I draw this elastic now, you see that it is like it is drawing well. Okay, you can see how neat it looks. So guys, this is the final result. I made 2 of the skirts with just 3 yards, and this is how it looks. I made it for 2 little princes, and it came out very fine. They really liked it. It was very, very fine on them. So if you follow this step, trust me, you are going to get it correctly. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. hit the like button as well, and you can leave a comment if you have any question. Okay, don't forget to smash the like button for me. Anyways, bye.